America needs a strong leader. Trump, after getting shot, blood streaming down his face.
And we're in deep trouble if it goes the other way.
The CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, Elon Musk, has recently exposed a major United States government secret that has been hidden for many years. Following the attempted assassination of Donald Trump, Musk went on to make a tweet on X that would raise controversies as to reasons why Trump was the target in a major presidential campaign. The focus of many supporters shifted to the deep state as the perpetrators of the attempted murder because Trump seems to be getting in their way. But who exactly is the deep state that Musk talks about? Join us in this video as we reveal the final truth about the US government. The deep state conspiracy. Citizens of the United States have been left in awe from the shocking revelations about the United States government as revealed by Elon Musk. No one would believe that the government could have had such plans. Musk has always had issues with the government and is probably in the right position to make these revelations. But what top secret did he leak out? After the attempted assassination of Donald Trump in a campaign, Musk released a derogatory remark on X that seems to be a hint that would expose the long-time government secrets. In a post on X, Musk sent shivers down the spine of the US government as he audaciously asked the rhetorical question of why Harris or Biden were not assassin target aside from Trump. This goes on to prove the conspiracy theory about the deep state. The recent incident is just the latest in a series of provocative political posts from Musk. It is believed that his large defense contracts with the US government might allow him access to sensitive information, even as he makes veiled threats against the president. This raises serious concerns about the potential for his words to incite political violence. However, Musk's rhetorical question doesn't just create risks. It also sheds light on why Trump is often a key target in political discussions. It is because of his refusal to be controlled by the deep state. Musk's statements are more than just opinions. They reveal the truth about the US political state. Elon Musk's post gives a hint that Harris or Biden were never targets of the assassins because they pledged allegiance to the deep state. The deep state in this context refers to a network of people and organizations that hold power over political leaders, often without public knowledge. Originally used to describe situations in countries like Pakistan and Turkey, where military and intelligence officials made major decisions, it has since shifted focus to the United States. In American conspiracy theories, the deep state is seen as a secret group of federal employees, particularly from the FBI and CIA, working with influential business figures to influence the government. Trump and the deep state. Donald Trump has claimed that in the 2024 election against Biden, that either the deep state destroys America or they destroy the deep state. Trump's obsession with the deep state is not something new. He has been promoting this theory since Special Counsel Robert Mueller began the investigation into Russian meddling in the 2016 election. During his presidency, Trump frequently used the term deep state,
unelected deep state operatives who defy the voters,
to criticize leakers and whistleblowers within United States intelligence. According to Senator Tommy Tuberville from Alabama, the deep state comprises of Democratic leaders like Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, and former President Obama are actually the ones making decisions. This implies that they all form the deep state. Tuberville goes on to mention that National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan and Secretary of State Antony Blinken are also part of this group. He pointed out that Schumer and Pelosi have been influential during Biden's first 2 years in office. Prior to Biden's regime, Trump has always stood head-on against the deep state and never allowed them to influence his decisions as a leader. One of the ways Trump showed this when he sought to sweep away civil service protections that have been in place for more than 140 years. The Civil Service Protection Right states that the status of civil servants shall be protected and shall not be deprived unless otherwise provided by laws. Contrary to this law, Trump said he'd make every executive branch employee fireable by the President of the United States at will. This aggravated the deep state members and led to his impeachment as a way to get rid of him. This came after Biden mistakenly referred to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky as President Putin.
Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. He's going to beat President Putin. President Zelensky.
Russian state media has suggested that Democrats are planning to harm Trump, with some calling for Russia's security services to protect him. Former New York Times journalist John Varoli claimed on a Russian show that the Democratic Party is behind this attempted assassination. The show's host even aired a clip from Saturday Night Live, humorously depicting Biden with a gun, implying he would rather shoot his opponents. Varoli then supported the idea that the government influenced by liberals could be involved in the plot against Trump. As Biden's ability to serve another term comes into question, especially after his debate against Trump, both Republicans and some Democrats have begun to urge him to step aside from the race. With public sentiment shifting, the Democratic Party made the strategic move to replace Biden with Kamala Harris. But what does this mean for the notion of the deep state? Certain opinions suggest that it is all part of the plan, and Harris continues to be a puppet for the deep state. To verify these facts, let's dive deeper to why Harris replacing Biden might just be part of the deep state plan. Keep watching, because things are about to get even more interesting. The new face of the deep state. Tulsi Gabbard, a former congressman, has labeled Kamala Harris the new face of the deep state, warning that she would be incredibly dangerous as president. Gabbard made these comments after President Biden announced he wouldn't run for re-election and endorsed Harris as the Democratic nominee. In a video, Gabbard stated that Biden is stepping down, but people shouldn't expect real change. She goes on to say that just as Biden wasn't truly in charge, Kamala will neither be. She criticized Harris as a maidservant of Hillary Clinton and claimed they represent a group pushing for war and restricting freedoms. Gabbard has been voicing her concerns about Harris for years, dating back to their time as competitors in the 2020 Democratic primaries. She argued that Harris is unfit and unqualified for the presidency, emphasizing the risks of her leadership. According to Gabbard, Harris's rise signals a continuation of the same policies that could threaten both national security and individual liberties. With the upcoming election, Gabbard aims to warn voters about the implications of Harris's potential presidency and what it could mean for the future. Supporters of QAnon, known as a group that believes that the deep state are responsible for the corrupt practices within the government, are driven by the belief in a prophesied event called the Storm, where Trump would arrest members of the so-called deep state. Researchers Mia Bloom and Sofia Moskalenko describe this as a moment of reckoning, leading to a great awakening where people would be freed from deception. In the lead-up to the January 6th Capitol attack, QAnons were mostly quiet, though some took part in the riot. They anticipated that the storm would occur on January 20th, 2021, the day of the presidential inauguration, only to be left disappointed. Instead of dismantling the deep state, Trump left office, leaving many followers disillusioned. Do you think Donald Trump can really save the United States government from the control of the deep state? Share your thoughts in the comments section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the following video shown on your screen. You will enjoy it.